And as always, I feel so humbled to be chosen and be invited to speak and share my thoughts and life's experiences that is of essence in line with the Women's Month celebration. Just like what I felt when I first stood at the podium of PPSC, I was a little bit nervous, not because that I am afraid that I might not be able to give justice to the trust of those people who have endorsed my name to speak before you, but primarily because I am not sure if I will have the needed courage to open some portion of my personal life to most of you who are so stranger to me. For one, I am apprehensive that not everyone will understand the life that I have been through and might just rekindle the pain, memories, and turmoil of the past that took me years to mend. As I formally begin, may I request all of you to ask the person at your right and at your left one of my favorite television advertisement lines that goes, "Para kanina ka bumabangon." Do it now, please.
Kanino ka bumabangon?
Of course, just to lighten the mood, no? For sure, just like how it was shared in the commercial by, who's that guy? Yeah, Daniel Padilla. We might all have a common answer or reason as to why we wake up each day. Maybe for some, they wake up for their career, some maybe for their unfulfilled dreams and aspirations, and I'm sure that most of us would say that the main reason why we all wake up each day and would still continue to wish living another day is primarily for our children, for our family, for our parents, if we still have one. Whatever your answer and priorities would be, I am confident we are all doing the sacrifices each and every day to fulfill the bigger calling of life, our life's genuine purpose. As I start to impart with you my rainbow-colored personal life, how many colors are there in the rainbow? 7. Okay, judge the story. With humility, I pray that I will be able to touch the core of your being, to have the heart to appreciate and have the compassion to treat me just like any other lady who only wishes to experience true love and to have a harmonious home. I am aware that I am not perfect, for no one is perfect. With all honesty, you see, I am a solo parent by choice. In fact, I was once married for some irreconcilable differences after the death of our 3-year-old baby boy. My husband and myself had to part ways, for he found his life's happiness in another person. I still remember how sad and painful it was when I was to face the trauma of losing a child from an encephalitis and the other fact of losing the man I have believed who will stand by me no matter what the tides of life would be. It was just a timely that when I emotionally struggling, God opened the door for me to join the Bureau of Fire Protection to become a lady firefighter. For some time, I was able to recover, and after years of being part of the organization, I've met someone, a PNP batch 1985, now a retired general, who gave me reason to start all over again. I thought I would be able to have a perfect home this time. But again, after realizing your life's values, we have to separate ways. Living with me, a baby boy. The said baby boy is already 16 years old now and has a heart failure. According to the heart specialist that we have consulted in the Philippine Heart Center last summer, in proper time, he needs to be operated because his 2 heart arteries are not functioning well. Please help me pray for his safety. You see, that is not all yet. After my second failed relationship and after 3 years of being alone, life again gave me another person who have known I was in high school. He was way above my age. In fact, he was 18 years older than myself. He was a successful businessman and a widower. For reason of my eagerness to have a home to call my own, I decided to say yes to him, and we eventually started life together. We had a baby girl who is 9 years old now, but you see, I am really not fortunate, malas, when it comes to love relationship. Why again? Well, it was when I first took the bar exams in 2009, the Ondoy Typhoon time, and after a remedial exam was given. Of course, I was so excited to come home and be with my so-called family again. But mind you, what happened? I was shocked and surprised to know that he had found someone in my absence. And so strike 3 are more than enough to handle. What do you expect me to do then? Of course, I have to gather the broken pieces once more and finally decided to face life alone till this time. After 3 failed relationships, grabe, T-A-N-G-A, ika nga, sabi niya Yang Constantino. Anyway, ganun daw talaga minsan sa buhay. At times we have to be a little bit stupid to realize our importance, our capabilities, the strength that we never realized we have within us. Why it took me so long to recognize and appreciate the very people who were constant within my reach to extend the needed shoulders to bring me back to the righteous path. Why it took me so long to accept the fact that in life we cannot have it all. Of course, I am not saying that I am bitter, because if I am, I would not be standing in front of you now and verbalizing the pains that I've been through. If I may ask, who among you here have an experience of loving and have lost the same person whom you have given the best of the shots of your life? Or simply just have to give up the relationship for one reason or another? May I see your hands? Come on, don't be shy. And who among you here have experienced love and still sharing love with the same person until this time? Meron? Wow, very good. I envy you. I pray, though, that you will be able to continue to withstand and persevere that under certain triumphs of time until the end. Till forever. May forever ba? Well, that is something for me to discover and experience in God's perfect time. Now let me connect all the experiences to my career, to my work, and to my job as a lady firefighter and a solo parent. I may say that as a lady firefighter and a solo parent is never an easy thing. I remember when our second child was just around 4 years old and I was then designated as the Regional Acting Public Information Officer and concurrent the Executive Assistant of the Regional Director in the FPR9 when at a graveyard time I was called to cover a very big conflagration in our AOR. His yaya was a stay-out helper then, and since I have no other recourse, I have to carry my son to my good neighbor who happens to be his godmother and ask for help to look over him while I am away to respond to the call of duty. Another unforgettable instance that transpired in my life was when I eventually gave birth to my little girl when she was barely 3 months old, that I have to leave her behind in my residence in Zamboanga for me to temporarily report to the new regional seat of Zamboanga Peninsula located in Pagadian City. I have to stay and be relocated for some time in the said place pending a request for consideration to allow us to have a satellite office in Zamboanga City. Then in my career life in the Bureau of Fire Protection, I had made many attempts in applying for inspectorship through lateral entry since 2006, with the hope to lead my colleagues in the field, especially in our region where we really lack officers. And secondly, to elevate the life status of my children, longing to provide them not only the needed finances once they reach college, but also for the medical maintenance of my son. Now my question would be, how do we love and maintain passion for work and somehow propel us to go forward in our career amidst the painful and challenging past? In spite of what we have experienced, for one, we have simply to continue to try to discover what we love and why we keep on doing things despite the failures of the past, and learn to discover our personal mission or personal calling in our organization. We do not have to be afraid of what we will find and try to adhere with it no matter what the cost would be. Many times, a lot of people have a deep-seated notion of what they want to do, but they think it doesn't add up to the choice that others will approve of. I believe it is high time that we follow our passion, and for sure great opportunities awaits us. As the saying goes, there is a rainbow at the end of the tunnel. Further, we do not have to wait to do what we love. We need to take risks and decisions that even at times that are not quite popular to the rest of the world. Remember that it might be already too late if we feel like ready to do something. We just need to be willing to do the things that others are not, the things that are a little too stiff, take a little too long, or a little too uncertain and ambiguous. Professionally and personally, I took more risk, did things without worrying about how I might be perceived, and started down paths without knowing where they would lead. As Helen Keller said, and I quote, "Your life is a grand adventure, or it is nothing. Take her advice." As I said, being a lady firefighter and a solo parent is not easy. In fact, it requires resilience and grace under pressure. It means you need to constantly show strength even when you are not feeling particularly strong. Despite the fact that I am a solo parent, I am still thankful because life has taught me to value the real essence of life and to strive to be a better person more than I am yesterday. True enough, optimism rocks. All we need to do is simply to identify what we most value in life. Is it achievement, security, or family? Once we've taken the time to understand our own priorities and talents, then have the courage to dive in. Often, it is not more than our own fears that hold us back from choosing the life and career we love. As an adult, adage would say, live life no matter how you perceive it to be, and career you love today. To me, after all I have been through all these years and have hurdled the test of times, I believe I am now renewed and ready to face whatever there is yet to come. After all the experiences made me far more a stronger person and have taught me to constantly try to move forward, continue to do the work I want and love, serve the public with a smile while carrying the wisdom learned from my life's experiences. There is no regrets. May the story you came to know today serve as a reminder that despite all our flaws, our failures, both in our career and love life as well, unfulfilled dreams and aspirations, differences of life stories and experiences, it is still indeed beautiful to live. May my personal life story inspire those who are lowly and who are undergoing personal struggle in life and in love, and has been carrying life's load and burden just like my own to finally find peace in spite of the unspoken wounds caused by life circumstances. Because it is the only way to raise our self-worth and will open the chance for understanding, love, and concern for humankind as a whole once more. As I end, allow me to leave you some words to ponder taken from a personal message shared by mate Mamawan, and I quote, "Some people always throw us stones in our path or to your path. It depends on what you make them, a wall or a bridge. Remember, you are the architect of your life. Often, when we lose all hope and think this is the end, remember God and pray, and it is just a bend, not the end." End of quote. With God's grace, for sure, the pains and sorrows that we have had will give us enough wisdom and reason to genuinely smile again soon. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Vaya con Diyos. May the great architect of the universe bless us all today.